Antonio. Talk that inspires change. Music that revives memories. The powerful 1520.
Welcome to another edition of In the Game. We got a special guest today.
Special guest.
Jesse, what's going on? What's going on today? We got Jesse with us. He plays overseas in China right now.
Yep. What up?
Jesse, just tell us a little bit about your career, what you got going on right now with your experience overseas and just playing ball and what it's like.
Right now I'm just working out. Just been training a lot, lifting, running, just getting in shape for the next season. But China was cool, man. It was definitely an experience out there, being so far away from your family, being on your own, in a different place where people don't speak English that much at all. But it was fun. I loved it. Can't wait to go back.
FYI, guys, this is my little brother, Jesse Jones, in the building.
What up?
Representing the Jones family over here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you.
Natasha said she hoop. Now, can she hoop?
Tasha can play defense.
Okay.
Really. She can play D because she used to guard me a lot back in the day.
I used to lock him down.
Yeah.
So she can play defense, but shooting-wise...
That's because I don't need to learn how to shoot when I can just steal it from you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you got locked down,
if I got that lockdown, I'm going to just, rip you real quick and I'm going to go score a layup. I don't need to shoot no threes.
Because you can't pull up. You pull up.
I can shoot sometimes. I put my mind to it. I can shoot. I got to put my mind to it, though.
Man, all right, we got to get into this game last night, man. A huge blowout. Man. But what caught my attention was what LeBron's comments after the game. He said they have another level that they can go to, that they can get much better. As they won by, 30, 40 points last night? How much better can they be?
Man.
I think they have to get to another level to beat Golden State, but can they do it? As a basketball player playing professionally, what do you see out there? All
right, I see just dominance. They be just shredding through Boston, all their competition. But I don't know, another level. They won by 30, 31?
Yeah.
I do think they can though, because after a while, when they were winning by 40, they were just playing around with them, just toying, throwing alleys, and they were just having fun. So if they would have locked in the entire game, they would have won by 60. But they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So when they were up by 40, they were just throwing alleys, laughing, giggling. But when they were locked in, it was a whooping. It was whooping them boys. What do you think?
I think the same thing. They when they're locked in, they could do whatever they put their mind to. And it was like you said earlier, JV versus
it was like
an NBA team. It was they were wilding out there. And I mean, if you are a true Cavs fan, it was something you enjoyed to watch, but it was just sad for Boston.
Oh, quick thing, go ahead, Jason.
They were just having fun. Like, imagine when you play a team that you're gonna beat. You out there having fun. They slapping each other, high fiving, shooting threes, doing behind the back passes. You know what I'm saying? So they can go to another level, which they will need to. So I'm excited to see that matchup, Golden State and Cavs, but right now it's not a competition.
What's some of your keys to victory for both sides? Cleveland, what do they have to do? What can you see them having to do to win? And for Golden State, what do you think they have to do to beat Cleveland?
Cleveland has to lock in. They gotta play defense because, Golden State can score 20 points in 2 minutes, like a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they need to lock. So their side is defensively, and Golden State, they need to just stop being so careless. Like, at a certain time, the game
turnovers kill them.
Yeah, the game is so easy for them, so they throw behind the back passes, they shoot stupid threes from deep so they can get the crowd. The crowd sometimes hypes them up to lose games because the crowd is just waiting. Shoot a three. Shoot three. So they shoot threes, they shoot bad shots. So they can't shoot bad shots. They gotta play defense and they got to just be locked in the entire game. But it's gonna be a crazy game.
Who guards LeBron for them?
I think Clay's gonna start off on him.
I think Clay will start off on Kyrie because you're gonna have Steph on Jr.
Forgot about it.
You're gonna have Steph on Jr. Clay on Kyrie. Now, do you have Durant on LeBron, or do you let Durant play K Love and Draymond play LeBron, or how would you do it?
Who would I put? I don't know if I.
We know Iguodala's gonna come in and guard him. We're gonna,
right.
But who would you start off on him?
I don't think I would put KD on him first.
Okay.
Solely because KD needs to be locked in. Like he doesn't need to be intimidated.
Yeah,
like
I agree with that.
I feel like KD might go into a shell when he starts getting roasted. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like put Draymond Green, who's the best defender in the NBA, put him on him.
Yeah.
Let him play defense on him for that 6-7 minutes, whatever, till Iguodala come in. Iguodala takes his turn. Everybody gonna take their turn on him.
Yeah.
Everybody. But I would start off with Draymond solely because he's strong, he's tall, lanky, he can move his feet. So I would put Draymond.
But you don't think that LeBron's gonna get in Draymond Green's head like last season?
No.
Because he had a whole.
I think he learned a lot from that.
He had a whole hissy fit and was kicked out the whole series. So I mean.
Oh, you mean Draymond? You mean LeBron getting Draymond?
Right.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think so. I think Draymond learned so much from that, and after watching that game, finally being suspended. I think he's like, nah. I think he learned a lot from that.
He is a hothead though, like so
he is. That's why I compared him to Gucci Mane. He the Gucci Mane of the NBA.
He will start cussing. He will start yelling at the refs. Like one time we got technical on the end of the bench. Like, dude, you on the bench. You at the end of the bench. Chill out, man. Chill out. Yeah. You good. But he keeps going off. But that's just the way he plays. He plays hard. He talks trash. Blah, blah, blah. But I can't wait to see it, though. I just keep.
What Golden State have to do to win?
Golden State needs to stop being careless with the ball. What else? I just feel like they just play too cool. Like they can't play cool. This is not.
They have to rebound the ball. Rebound is killing them. Zaza is out for tonight, so I don't know if he'd be out the rest of the series against San Antonio. But we know they're going to sweep San Antonio. No Kawhi, obviously. No wins.
That's a good point, though. They do need to rebound because Tristan Thompson.
Yes, he's a monster on the boards, and he killed him last year on the glass. Yep.
Coming, boys. So yeah, you're right. They do need to rebound. That's a good point.
What about this All NBA team, man? LeBron. Can you believe some people didn't vote LeBron? Just like a couple people. Only unanimous person who was following All NBA first team was James Harden. How can you disrespect LeBron and not he be unanimous for All NBA first team?
They need to go back, find out who didn't vote for him. They need to be fired. They need to be something. That don't make any sense. Dude's the best player on the planet. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
So. And then his numbers was crazy too. So that's.
What you think about? You think he should be considered in one of the MVP finalists? Because they already named the three. You got Kawhi, James, and Russell Westbrook. You think we know every year he can be in the MVP conversations. He's the best player in the league. But I was watching last night and they was like, he should have been at least invited and being mentioned as one of the finals. I don't think so because. I don't think he had a better season. Right. And we talked off the air kind of about this. Maybe they should rename the awards to someone who had the best season to give it out to someone who had a better season because we know LeBron's a better player, but he didn't have a better season than a James Harden or Russell Westbrook. What you guys think about that?
I mean, I think everybody knows that LeBron, hands down, is the best player in the league. So I just kind of feel like I don't really know what they were thinking to not nominate him. He didn't have a good season. If that's the case, they need to rename it, like we said off air, into something different because it's not MVP because he is most definitely MVP of the whole entire thing. So I feel as if, like we talked about earlier, it needs to be reworded to a better, name because that doesn't make sense because he definitely should be nominated and be most valuable player of the league.
Right. I feel like LeBron is always the most valuable player of the league.
Right.
MVP, hands down. Because what he does for his team is just like everything. He does every single thing.
Everything.
So he should win MVP each year, so they should rename it. So if they renamed it, then now, like this year, I wouldn't put him in my top 3 because the season that Russ had, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
The season that James Harden had, and then Kawhi, like, come on. So I definitely wouldn't put him in the top because Kawhi
based
plays
off his
both.
Season though.
Yeah, based off season because LeBron doesn't care about the season at all.
Yeah.
But Kawhi, both sides. So defense.
As someone who plays professionally, Who's the second best player in the NBA to you? I've been hearing a lot of Kawhi, and I think, in my opinion, now that I've watched it, I think Kawhi is the second best player in the NBA. Best player in the West. He's proved that game one before he got hurt against Golden State.
Why do you think he's the best? Why do you think
Because offensively and defensively, he's the most all-around complete player right now. LeBron James can be there, but this year he really defensively he didn't guard the best player all around. He kind of he waits till those moments to guard the best player on the other team, but he can't do it. But Kawhi, offensively, he's gotten better throughout the year. Last year, my knock on him was he didn't ISO show me enough that he can go get it. But now, ISO, he can take it anyway. 3-point, he's shooting tremendously from the 3-line. Free throw line's one of the best. I think all around, he's just he got that Jordan mindset to me. I think he's been watching a lot of Jordan tapes this offseason.
Right. I believe you. I think so, too, though. I think I have Kawhi as my second best player in the NBA because he plays defense and offense. Like, offensively, how can you stop him? Like, dude, he'll back you down. He has Kobe-type footwork now. He's working on his footwork, as you were saying, like Jordan. Working on his footwork. Like, he can fade you, pop you, get to the lane, dunk on you, lay up. You know, and then on the defensive end, he's gonna lock you up. He's gonna make you work.
Guard you.
He's gonna make you
all
work.
Game.
With his hands is huge.
The claw.
What
do you think, Latasha? Who's your second best player in the NBA?
I would have to give it to Kawhi too. I think all around he's a great player. Defensively, offensively, he shows his work and he works hard. So I would agree with you guys with Kawhi, most definitely.
Man, if you're listening, don't hesitate to call us and give them your second best player in the league or anything we're talking about. You want to chime in and give your opinion on sports, call in at 832-230-5592. Don't hesitate to call. You want to get everyone more involved. But we got to continue this sports, man. Tonight, how much did Golden State win by? Is it a blowout?
Blowout.
They watch what Cleveland do and they try to match it.
Actually, I don't know. I take that back. I don't know if it's gonna be a blowout solely because Pop is not having it. He's not having.
But Pop kind of threw in the white flag when he gave on his whole rant.
Yeah, you're right. But the next man up mentality for the Spurs has been like that since Tim Duncan was there in his early years. You know what I'm saying? So next man up. So he's gonna be on them like y'all need to wake up.
And they're at home too. So role players play better at home.
Right.
Jonathan Simmons showed he played really, really good. Houston native. He played really good in game 2, even in that loss. But I think their role players will play better. I think they may lose maybe a 10-point game. I mean, that's NBA playoff standards. That's really relatively not a blowout. 10-point game, is that fair or more than that?
Probably more.
I would give it more.
More?
Probably more. But I'm just saying, though, Pop is not having it. He's the best coach in the league. He's not having it. But it's nothing he can do.
But he on the sideline.
Like, either way, in the playoffs, you need your goons. You need your guys. You need your go-to guys.
Right,
he has it. He doesn't have his go-to guys. So TP's out. You know what I'm saying? That's their leader. And Manu's not playing well. Patty Mills not shooting well.
Second best player, LaMarcus Aldridge, is not really playing well.
He's not playing well. He's been playing better, but right now they need him to play out of his mind.
They need him to play great.
Out of his mind, and he's not doing that. So they're in trouble. They're in trouble.
But what are you seeing from Golden State, man? I think Steph really got cooking now.
Yep.
Steph is averaging 26 or 28 points this series throughout the playoffs. I think Steph is really cooking. A lot of people have really been sleep on Steph. He wasn't in the MVP conversation. A lot of people talking about when Durant plays good, Steph doesn't really play that good. They both really been balling out. What are you guys seeing from their dynamic duo? And we kind of talked about this already. I want to get your perspective. Who's the Batman and who's the Robin out of KD and Steph?
Would you let me answer this one?
You got it.
All right. Batman is definitely Steph.
Yes.
Batman Steph?
Batman. Yeah. You got KD as Batman, you're going to lose. You're going to lose in play. You're going to lose to Cass if he's Batman.
Okay.
He's definitely Robin. He's definitely in that side cart. Definitely getting carried.
Yeah.
On a motorcycle.
Yeah. Because KD, I just don't feel like during crunch time, like he's the most efficient player in the league probably right now. Him and then LeBron, then him. Yeah. Most efficient player in the league. But when it comes crunch time, it's a totally different story.
Yeah.
Totally. He tightens up, a little tense.
But if you look at him and Steph, crunch time numbers are almost similar.
Really?
Yeah. I remember watching on ESPN yesterday when they pulled up the comparison to show like their shot charts like under 25 seconds and whatever. It was almost similar.
Is this?
But
25 seconds. Like, are you talking about the whole game, or are you talking about the last 4 minutes?
Like last 4 minutes in the game.
Oh, okay.
In the
game.
Then,
hey,
but where I kind of agree with you on the sense is Steph has been there. He got that ring. He's got championship DNA. He know what it takes to get there. He's played against LeBron at LeBron's peak when he averaged that series they lost when LeBron just went crazy and should have won MVP even though they lost the first time.
Right.
So I think with that, him seeing that and witnessed that, I think that experience against LeBron, then losing the next year, I think Steph is the Batman. Throughout the season, I was Durant because the way he looked and the way he played, he was so.
He looked. You thought he looked good?
I'm talking about on the court.
He looked good on the court.
He played. His game looked good on the court.
Okay.
Proficiently, he was scoring efficiently.
You kind of threw me off. A little
No,
bit.
man.
That's
Come
what
on,
we
man.
Judging? That's
Come
what,
on,
that's
man.
how you judge a good player?
No, man. I know we in the millennials time, man. Nah, come on, man. No, but I think his game, man, it looked really good. He was. Before he got hurt, he was leading them in scoring, rebounds, blocks, in so many different areas. I was like, come on, he's really leading the team. You got to give the ball to KD.
Right. Not
necessarily.
Not now. Like, when
I agree
first
now.
time, don't give it to him, because last year, what happened? Gave him the ball.
Folded.
Like, he I don't know the numbers correctly, but he turned the ball over like at least 3 times in like a minute. 2 minutes.
Should Clay have been on one of the All NBA teams?
Yes.
Well, who do you take off?
Who's on it?
Well,
let's just look at the third team. You got I think it's DeMar DeRozan is on the third team.
Yeah, I think.
But I think you could take DeRozan off and put up for sure.
Well, how about y'all think about it while we take this quick break? How about y'all do that?
He scored 60 and 11 dribbles.
That's what I'm saying. And then against last year. You're right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. Again, if you're listening, don't hesitate to call in. It's 832-230-5592. We're going to take a quick break. Listen to In the Game on KYND Radio.
From Kingwood to Katy, on the air everywhere. The powerful 1520.
KYND. It's about connection.
It's about community.
It's about empowerment.
It's about you.
The kind of talk that inspires change.
Connect now at kyndradio.com.
Hey guys, welcome to KYND TV. My name's Lindsay Calzada, and I'm about to show you something crazy. No, not that crazy. KYND Radio is bringing you something that's so crazy, it's inspirational, it's educational, it's generational. No, not that kind of generation, our generation, your generation. KYND Radio is coming to YouTube. Now it's radio, it's TV, and it's your source of information. If you like what you saw, go ahead and click that subscribe button.
Yo, what up, world? That's right, Carl Mays, King Motivator, KYND 1520. You better keep it locked. I'm telling you, if you want to stay focused, you won't.
Yeah. We jamming. Yeah.
We live.
That what y'all doing, the Jones family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Listening to KYND Radio. I'm Latasha with Dayon in the building and my little bro / big bro Jesse over here.
What up, Goku?
Straight from China, you know.
What is it like over there in China, man? I just moved back from New York, and people tell me, like, as far as the people on the street, it's like 3 times there.
Oh man, it's a different world for sure. It's like, especially in Beijing, if you go to the big cities, like the amount of people you see is crazy, and the amount of buildings though, like it's like, so you know, downtown Houston, you can see everything like within a little radius.
Right.
In China, you can look for miles and you just see big old buildings like sky. You can drive for over 20 minutes Big building, big building. You still seeing huge buildings because they live in high rises. I didn't see a house.
Okay.
Right.
I never saw a house when I was there for 6 months. So you see everybody lives in like apartment complex, high in the sky, stuff like that. But
And it's so polluted. I was over there, but last December for Christmas time.
yeah.
And it's so polluted. Like, literally, you don't see what's up there.
You don't see the sun.
Right.
I had to take
you don't see it at all.
I had to take vitamins because you didn't see the sun.
Yeah,
like you don't
ever.
get no sunlight.
Yeah.
He came back 3 shades lighter.
I was light skinned, looking like you, bruh.
Losing your melanin.
Yeah. Out there in China. What did you eat over there?
Chow fong.
What's that?
Chow fong. It's fried rice.
Just
I ate
Just fried rice.
I ate a lot of fried rice and broccoli and carrots and stuff like that. I lost 15 pounds in 3 days.
Whoa.
3
My
days.
first 3 days there, I lost 15 pounds. But there were some places, like some cities where I went to where they had good food, they had good eating. You know, Hooters. They had Hooters. They had
Chinese Hooters?
Texas Roadhouse. They had,
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, they had good places, but sometimes when I had games on the road, like in mountains where it was like the countryside, I just ate chow fong.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't finna try that meat.
I
was
feel
going for it.
we got a caller online. Cecil, are you there?
Yes, I am. You know, listening to you talk about China. Hey, G went there like 50 years ago when we first established relations with China. It was a totally different China. It was an agricultural China. You could see the sun and everything else. But totally different. I mean, anyway, I'm just letting y'all know I'm an old man.
Welcome.
Look, when you talk about the best player in the NBA, that's kind of like some friends of mine. I went to a party years ago, about 100 women there, and
Okay.
10 guys. We rode in 2 different cars. Each one said, pick out the prettiest girl in the room. You know, every one of us selected a different girl.
Yes, sir.
Because everybody's criteria is different.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So when you say the best, it depends on what you take into consideration. If you look at the statistics, real plus minus, and win over all that other statistical stuff, numbers-wise, Chris Paul is the most efficient player in the NBA, okay?
Okay.
So you can make the argument simply based on numbers as to who the best might be. LeBron James is the most dominant player in the NBA.
I think he's the most. Would you agree that he's the most complete all-around basketball player in the NBA?
I'd put him right there with Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, I might have an A and a A minus.
Yeah.
But to me, Leonard gets the edge defensively because he brings it every time. And LeBron, like somebody said earlier, he turns it on when he feels like it.
Right.
But then again, that's what his team demands of him.
Right.
Now, when we talk about the second best player, and in 2 years he'll be the best. Have y'all ever looked at this boy, and I'm not going to try to say his name, the Greek freak?
Oh, yes, Giannis. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
What you think about Greek freak?
Have y'all really checked out that boy's skill set?
Yes, sir.
I have. He
have.
can't shoot, though. He can't shoot. So
Well, I mean, you know, but
need
again,
that.
you going, he can score.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one thing that you
Hell,
can't get,
really
you
stop
can't
saying
improve is your jump shot.
LeBron ain't no heck of a shooter.
Right.
You just talk about
I mean, he's gotten better. Like, boy, if you compare Greek freak versus LeBron when he first came in the league,
Right.
their shooting is probably it's probably about the same. So I think he can improve his jump shot for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
But
from a skill set level, that boy, the sky is the limit. I mean, he's downright scary. You know, and he's still young. He's still learning. What is he? 20, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So to have the body that he has and the skill set that he has in a couple of years, of course, playing in Milwaukee, he'll never really get his due.
Yeah.
But you could make an argument that he just might be the second best player in the league. He's not that far behind LeBron or Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Quick question before you go. Who's your best point guard in the NBA? I know if you ask different people, it'd be like on the criteria on what they think. So I'm just curious to know, what do you look for in a point guard? Who's your best point guard in the NBA?
You almost have to go with Paul simply because he does exactly what a point guard is supposed to do. You know, he gets the ball to the right. He doesn't turn it over a lot. He can score. He's a good shooter. But by the same token, he knows how to set up his other players. So, again, I'm not talking about scoring. I ain't talking about athleticism. We know Russell Westbrook is the best athlete and all that stuff. But we're talking the basketball player. Y'all do know the difference between a basketball player and an athlete, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. I just want to make sure y'all do, because a lot of y'all don't. I had an argument with some youngsters the other day. I said, which one is the best basketball player, James Harden or Russell Westbrook? And they got caught up in athleticism. I had to sit down and explain to them. Harden is a better basketball player. He's not a better athlete. Can I get me an amen from you youngsters?
I can get an amen on that, but the better competitor out of the two,
I don't know if I can give you an amen.
Yeah, I don't give you that either.
I don't know if I can give you an
amen. That's what I said, though, right?
You said basketball player.
You said basketball player.
Yeah. That's it. I got to get you young folks. Y'all got to focus. Y'all like my 3 kids. Well, they ain't kids. They grown like y'all. But always focus on what you asked. I didn't say he was a better competitor. I didn't say he was a better athlete. We already know.
What makes you think he's a better basketball player wise? Like what?
Oh, come
what is
on,
he?
Man.
I need
when you look at basketball decisions,
mm-hmm.
Harden makes better decisions. Well, he's better.
At
times he makes better decisions. At times he does. I agree.
You dribble the ball for 30 minutes.
Believe me. Sometimes as good as Russell Westbrook is, sometimes you wonder where his head is. Okay.
Well, that last game in Game 6, James Harden.
Where was his head?
Yeah.
Yes. Where was he?
I think he left it at home.
Yeah.
Let me say this. When you play 90 games during the course of a year,
mm-hmm.
some games you can't miss, and some games you can't make nothing. Anybody that's ever played any sport knows that. Well, I mean, he just picked the absolute worst game.
Right.
To have his absolute worst game. I'm just going to leave it at that.
You're right.
He picked the absolute worst time to have his absolute worst game out of the 90-some games he played that year. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Well,
if I had to start a team, I'd still take Harden on my team. Okay?
Okay. Well, thank you, Caesar, for calling us and listening to us. We definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, Jesse, as a professional basketball player, I got to get your opinion. Who's your best point guard in the NBA?
Best point guard.
What do you look for in the point guard? Because from Caesar, I could tell from talking to him specifically what he looks for in the point guard, and I'm kind of right along with Caesar. I need someone that can make plays for one, get everyone around them better, make them better first. Mm-hmm. And I think this is going to segue us good into talking about the NBA draft, but also can score. But the ability for a point guard, I think for me first is, it's game to game. You got to do what your team needs in that game, because if you make everyone around you better and they're not scoring, and then you have to score. So, as a point guard, who I got to get your opinion.
I don't really necessarily know if I put Chris Paul as my best point guard, solely because I know people in the NBA, so I know how things work, I guess. So like being a point guard is not necessarily just on the basketball court, but off the basketball court.
Right.
You got to be able to fit in with your guys, lead your guys.
Lead man.
And I heard he's not that good at that. I heard he's kind of a tattletale with Doc and all that type of situation. And to be a point guard, like to be a best point guard, you can't do that. It falls on both ends, outside basketball and inside
teammates
basketball.
have to trust you, basically.
Trust you, respect you, ride with you. If we can't ride outside of basketball, how we gonna ride playing basketball? Court. So they need to trust you. So I don't know, but he on the basketball court, he's the best. I think so. But I don't know. I think I'm trying to think of other point guards. Like Kyrie's not a point guard. Really, he's more of a scoring type of guy. Steph's more of a scoring type of guy.
Damian Lillard, John Wall.
I like John Wall's game. I like John Wall.
What about Isaiah?
Better? No. He's a scorer.
See, your sister said that Isaiah was the best point guard in the East. That's what she said.
He's labeled a point guard.
He had the best season.
Point guard.
He's not a point guard, but he's a two-man stuck in a 5'8" body. Score.
Well,
point guard wise, nah.
But he was. He did his thing.
He had the better season.
The regular season?
He had a really good season.
He did his thing out there on the court. So to me, in my eyes, what I watched, he seemed like he was the best in the East. He did his thing.
He's more of an AI. He's like an AI type of player.
And that's I like that type of player.
AI But AI wasn't really a PG. He's gonna go get you 50. He's gonna wake up from partying all night. Go get you 50.
Skip practice.
They
go get you 50.
Go get you 50. What you want, 60? Here's 60.
We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we're going to hop into some NBA draft talk. Lonzo Ball, his father, LeVar Ball. We also got our segment Lit or Lame, where we're going to discuss some topics and discuss whether we think it's lit or it's lame. This is a millennial show, so you got to get down with the millennial slang.
Got to get jiggy with it.
You got to get down with it. We're going to take a quick break. Again, don't hesitate to call us at 832-230-5592.
Fifteen 1520. KYND.
Ready to live your best life? Get motivated with powerful programs that help you take control of mind and body.
You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, my name is Les Brown, and I want to invite you to join me on KYND. It's radio that is designed to help you to live your dreams rather than your fears. You have something special. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
KYND 1520 is a powerful 25,000-watt station that covers 175-mile radius of Houston and surrounding areas, and can be heard and seen anywhere in the world online through the mobile app powered by JStream. It's not just radio, it's interactive radio. KYND is the kind of talk that inspires change. Learn how to get healthy and stay healthy. Be inspired to live your best life. Control your finances. Join the growing number of sponsors that understand the value of connecting to listeners through KYND, the kind of talk that inspires change.
From Summerwood to Sunnyside, on the air everywhere. Everywhere. The powerful 1520.
Welcome back to In the Game, y'all. We got Latasha here. We got Dayon. We got Jesse still up in here with us. We're just going to jump right back into it. How y'all feel about the draft? You got the Celtics with the first round. You got the Lakers. And you got Philly. Who y'all think, the Celtics going to take first?
I have no idea, man.
Or y'all think y'all they going to give it up?
I don't know. That's what I'm unsure about. I think a lot of people have been talking about them taking Markelle Fultz out of Washington. I saw some last night where they said they really like Tatum out of Duke. But then I've also read reports where they think about trading a pick maybe for a Paul George or something like that, because they feel like their window is still open to get past LeBron. And I think it's a consensus here that a rookie can't help propel you past LeBron.
Right.
So what you think, Jesse, as a professional player? You think they should trade the pick? Maybe
keep the pick.
Because most likely next year they're going to have the number one pick too, because they still have Brooklyn's lottery pick for next year.
If I was them, I would keep it though. I would keep it just because you don't care about getting great right now. Like, you need to be good. You know what I'm saying? They want to be good for 10 years, 15 years down the line. And Danny Ainge he's great at what he does. He wants his team to be good over time. So you want to get young. You want to get faster, stronger, young guys in there that you can mold into getting better, because you don't want to just go and get we don't want to just trade him away and get a guy that's like Jimmy Butler. Say, for example, you want to trade him and get Jimmy Butler because may not be a good fit, may not be a good locker room guy, but as a rookie, you can mold him. You can mold his mindset. Hey, rookie, go wash the clothes. That's what rookies do. So he's not going to come in as a bad influence or a bad guy.
And you're adding him to a winning team already.
Right. And he does what he's great. He does what he like Fultz does what he does. Like he can score, long link, he get to the basket, he can shoot the lights out of it. So I would take him number one.
Yeah, I think I would take a younger player too, but the most pick everyone's talking about is that number 2 with the Lakers. What do you do? Lonzo Ball, seen that? Do you see him as like what they're talking about, just a transcending talent? You get him, he's going to change your entire franchise and make everyone better. First of all, do you think D'Angelo Russell can play the 2 guard? Because that's what they're saying. You think D'Angelo Russell is a 2 guard? He can play the 2 guard spot along Lonzo Ball?
How tall is Russell?
6'6".
Oh yeah, he played 2. I feel like he can.
But can he carry him? Because we know from a 2 guard spot historically, you have to be able to carry him unless they build around Brandon Ingram but you still he still would have to give them at least 20 plus points from the 2 guard spot.
I mean, he's been really efficient towards the last end of the season. Russell or Russ. Yeah, Russell. So I feel like he's been really efficient, but I just don't think he can give you that 2-guard killer.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I don't think he can do that. But I think Lonzo Ball would be. I don't know if they would fit well together because Lonzo Ball is like, or Lonzo, wherever his name, the kid is. I get them mixed up because his dad is so.
LeVar. His dad is LeVar.
His dad is so, yeah, but I feel like he's a great player. He's more like a Jason Kidd. I like that comparison. They say he's like Jason Kidd, and Jason Kidd makes everybody better around him.
Yeah.
He can shoot the ball. He has a funky shot, but I would take him, and then I would just try and figure out just how to mold them all together, like how to mesh them together. Because Paul George is coming. We got Paul George on the way for next year, whatever the case, whenever he's done. Paul George is coming. We don't need you. We don't need you being that potent of a scorer. So we got Paul George coming. Lon's coming. They're going to be good. Like, they're going to be solid.
LeVar coming out saying if they get Lonzo. His dad, LeVar, said they get Lonzo, they make the playoffs. You think so? Yeah, I mean, let's just look at the AC this year with Portland.
Yeah, he talking.
Let's slow down.
Pump the brakes.
Let's slow down now because these are NBA basketball players. These are the top,
the best of the best.
And you got a target on your back right now from what your dad is saying. So I wouldn't just say, oh, like he's gonna be a LeBron type of impact because if he is, yeah, but I don't think so. Dude is.
What you think about LeVar? Would you wear the shoes, the ZO2s?
Would I wear them?
What you think about the shoes?
Would you spend $400 on those shoes?
Not at all. No.
But what you think about just the whole idea of what his dad's doing, building their own brand, everything from there, building your own brand, selling it, owning it. What do you think about that?
I like that. I love that. I love what he's doing because he's great at what he does. Dude is not. He's a genius. Actually, he's a marketing genius. Man. He's gonna talk trash, say crazy stuff, and his name is gonna be in your mouth.
Right.
It's gonna be
We're
around
talking
you.
about him right now.
Everybody wants him on their show and everything.
So it's like he knows what he's doing, and then he's like, okay, well, Nike doesn't want to get on the band, want to give me a bill. I'm gonna do it on my own. I'm gonna put my people on. He putting his city on. Like the shoes are made in his town, or you know what I mean. Shoes, the clothes, everything is coming back to America. So hey. I rock with you, bro.
I think it's good because his son is the brand. Athletes are the brand themselves.
Right.
So when you go to a Nike, you're really buying the symbol. So if you can brand yourself, let's just think 10 years from now. If LeBron James decides and his son makes it to the NBA, if he decides, you know what, I see what LeVar Ball did, I don't want my son to go to Nike. I want to start his own brand right now. I think that would be a great idea. I think it can be done. Now the price I think is kind of high, but I think it's good because when he set the price so high, it built nothing but.
But do you think whenever
people talking about it nonstop?
But whenever he gets to the league, do you feel as if his performance gonna keep that brand going?
I think so.
Do you think he can keep it afloat?
I think it definitely will. He's gonna be in LA.
He gonna have to.
But to piggyback off what you just said. I agree with you. His son, what you said, LeBron's son should do that. Now imagine if LeBron would have did that. So
right.
LeBron's making what? He got a bill with Nike, something like that, lifetime. So if they willing to give you $1 billion, how much are they making to give you $1 billion?
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying?
I'm making 57 bill. I'll give you one. That's fine. Let me keep this 56.
This boy right here is good with some numbers.
So
he can calculate.
So he could have. His money would be through the roof, but I mean he's not worried about that. Right. But I'm saying if he did, he would instead of making $1 bill, he would make 50.
But you think he should start now with his son?
He put his whole city on. No, he should. Who? Wait, LeBron? No. Wait. Yeah.
But you mean eventually that's what he should do? Is what you're saying?
I don't know. Is his son gonna be as good as LeBron? Right. LeBron's a different monster. If his son is like
right now, LeBron's son is the number one player in his age group.
But LeBron is the number one player in the
world,
right? In life. To ever touch a basketball, he's one of the best.
If the Balls can do it, why can't the?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, I think he can, but I don't know if he would. But I think he should, and more players would and should.
Nike's not gonna allow that. Nike's gonna be like, "Yo, what you doing?" But Shaq did it.
Yep.
Marbury.
Yeah, Marbury did.
Starbury shoes, and his shoes are made in the same factory as Jordan's. So I know this from being in China. His shoes, Starbury shoes, made in the same factory as Jordan. He sells his for like $15.
$15, yeah.
And he still makes a profit. So imagine Jordan.
Because those shoes are only being made for $2 in China.
Yeah. So $2, people getting killed over him. Jordan tripping. Jordan but.
Yeah, I think LeVar Ball is a marketing genius. What he's doing is I love it. I watched the interview last week on Undisputed, and it's a controversy everyone's talking about from the altercation he had with the other lady on the show. Yeah, and to me, he was disrespectful for one. He was disrespectful. Mm-hmm. I agree with that, but I think in the sense of he know what he's doing. Everything he says, they're going to write it and quote it. And I think how Lonzo is playing it is really, really good as well. Because he's not saying anything, so you don't know. So once you get to talk to him, he's like, he can say what you don't know what you're going to get.
That's my dad.
That's my dad. He can say whatever. I'm on the court. I'm playing. I'm being me. So I think everything he's doing is well.
But you think then when he disrespecting people is okay?
I'm not saying it's okay.
He straight disrespected that lady. All in all, he was like, stay in a woman's place dang near. Like, that's disrespectful. You can't say that to a person. And then it's on air. We live.
She definitely made him look stupid, though. She definitely made him look like a little like,
slow.
You know, like he was, like he didn't know what he's talking about. So,
because she did bounce back. Because he was disrespectful. I would have bounced back, too, because he just was out of line with the comments that he was making towards her.
Stay over there.
I agree. Yeah. Stay over there. But when I see that, I start laughing.
He had his back to her and everything. He was like, yo.
Just so disrespectful.
It was because I think what she said prior to, before he came on a couple shows, like she wouldn't buy none of the clothes and wouldn't brand because it's not nothing for women.
It's not.
And he was like, and that's what I think they miss.
Slow down.
Yeah, they misdid his comments. They he said, this is not a women's brand. He didn't say that. He said, if you want a women's brand, you make your own brand. That's what he told her.
Now listen, he's gonna sell women's clothes.
Right. He has a wife.
He just started. Like, what you want me to sell socks for babies too? Like, come on, lady. Like, let me get this rolling. How can he sell? You want me to sell wristbands? You like hairband? Like, he can't do it all right now. He's gonna lose all his money. So I'm gonna sell these shoes. They're geared towards my son and his players and his son. So
you're basically saying he felt disrespected off the comments that was made prior to the interview.
Yeah, because she was like, I'm not supporting no baller brand. Like, I'm not a baller or whatever. That's what she was.
How can he come out with women's clothes? He just started the clothing line.
Right. All he got to do is put some pink on the T-shirt and be like, look, this is a woman's T-shirt.
Yeah, that's like you, Tosh. So you come out with a clothing line.
Right.
Who you going to come out with first? For girls, right?
Yeah.
I'm be mad. Oh, you don't have no stuff for men. You just started. Give you time.
And then he was like, well, I'm not going anywhere because if I do, I'm going to ask for $3 billion. 3 B's, $3 billion. And you just said if everything goes correctly, what LeBron could have had. And just imagine if everything goes and trends in the right direction, once Lonzo gets in the league, they're already talking about his first summer game is going to be sold out completely. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I think.
He better come with it.
Yeah, he better come with it. He definitely better come with it. We're going to take a quick break. We'll keep talking more about Lonzo and what to expect from him. Is he going to be the rookie year? Ben Simmons, what to expect from Philly and more. Keep it locked right here on In the Game on KYND 1520.
From the Woodlands to Warden, on the air everywhere. Everywhere. The powerful 1520.
KYND is not just talk radio, it's interactive radio. Powered by JStream, the future of broadcasting. Listeners now have multiple ways they connect to the conversation. Using a mobile device or computer, they are able to watch their favorite radio talk shows just like a TV program. They can call in during a broadcast, send instant messages as they listen live, or share a broadcast so all their friends can watch live on Facebook.
This is Rashawn McDonald. A great philosopher once said that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. Are you ready to take control of your finances? Create a future that takes you and your family to the next level? Then you don't want to miss this Monday's interviews on Money Making Conversations. I'll be chopping it up with Destiny's Child, Michelle Williams, the funny, beautiful, and talented Wendy Raquel Robinson, and Miss Talk and Funny herself, Sherry Shepherd. Ready for talk that inspires change? Then don't miss this week's Money Making Conversations. It all starts this Monday at 11 a.m. right here on KYND.
You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, my name is Les Brown, and I want to invite you to join me on KYND Monday from 9 o'clock until 10. It's radio that is designed to help you to live your dreams rather than your fears. A lot of people are talking about what's going on in the White House. I say focus on what's going on in your house. We're going to teach you how to begin to overcome your fears, how to identify the goals that you want to achieve and make them happen, and how to begin to get negative, toxic people out of your life. You have something special. You have greatness within you. Listen to me Monday from 9 o'clock until 10 on KYND. You have something special. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
KYND. It's about connection.
It's about community.
It's about empowerment.
It's about you.
The kind
From Cypress to Crosby. On the air everywhere. Everywhere. The powerful 1520.
You listening to In the Game, guys, with Latasha and Dayon, and we got our guest Jesse up in here.
Jesse Jones.
We got
Jesse Jones.
that JJ.
Hello.
We're gonna go back to the Lonzo Ball, Alonzo, and see how do you feel since he is going to be a rookie in the NBA coming out of college? How do you think he's gonna play with these NBA players? How do you think he's gonna transition from college to NBA?
I think he's gonna play well. I think he's gonna fit. I don't know. It's just so different because his dad is just so out there. So players are gonna be on him because of that. So if I'm on the Lakers team, I'm a vet. Your dad acting the way you are. Here, rookie. Here's this pink backpack. You wearing this today? Go wash my clothes. Go wash my car. And in the NBA, those players they make you pay for stuff. Mm-hmm. So they're like, oh, go buy this, and they go do it. It'll be $10,000. Yeah. That's what they do.
Oh, yo, shoot $4.95. Pay for this.
Yeah, that's what they do. They do that. They'll go out to eat. Rook, it's all on you. $10,000 bill. It's be like that. So they give it back to him in due time, but he gonna
go through it. Is what you're saying?
He's gonna go through the mud as far as that.
But do you feel like that's all rookies, or you think that's just gonna be for him specifically because of his dad?
It's all rookies, but they gonna target him
because
of the way
because of
things
what's going on.
Out. But basketball-wise, I think he's going to play well, fit in, but I don't know about he's going to play as well as people think he is. He's still a rookie. He's still got to adjust to the system, the game, the speed of the game, the players, and just being a professional because you never know, just being in that professional life, a lot of stuff comes with that.
Yep.
You know? So, going out, girls, all that. So you got to factor in all that, so I don't know, but I wish him the best, though.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I pretty much echo everything he said. I think he's going to I think if he goes to L.A., which I feel like he will, I think he has a chance to be good. I think the young players around him, they can grow together. They'll be one of the nice, young, talented teams in the league, similar to a Minnesota and other good teams that have a lot of good young talent at pretty much every position. But I think the spotlight will be big on him, so he will get a lot of rookie hazing, a lot of stuff like that Jesse was talking about. But I think his basketball IQ is really what is going to prepare him and possibly help him throughout his entire season, be able to make plays and make the way he sees the floor. I think that's really, really going to help him out a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you because he makes the game. He looks so smooth out there when he's playing in college basketball. He makes the game he sees things that other players don't see. And it just that's why they say that Jason Kidd, because Jason Kidd be running down the court and throwing no look pass over there, and it'll look like it's going this way, and it's going to go to the left, and then it turns back and go to the right. He does stuff like that. So he does similar to the same thing. So
yeah, they say he passes people open. He throw the ball and pass you up. We got another caller, Imani from Dallas, Texas. Imani, thank you for listening to In the Game. Are you there?
Yes.
Hey, how we doing?
Good.
Yeah, you have a question for us?
Yes. Ask about LeBron James. LeBron James, do you think he'll be better than Michael Jordan?
Oh, that's a great question. What's your name?
Will be better. Is that what you said?
Caden.
Oh, Caden. Hey, how you doing, Caden? Well, do we think LeBron James, Jesse, professional? What do you think?
I think he's already better than LeBron James.
Whoa.
I wouldn't say.
So LeBron is the GOAT?
LeBron
is better than Michael.
Jesse said LeBron is the GOAT.
LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. I will tell you. I say that. So because he plays both ends, obviously, but
Jordan
just
did
the way,
too. Jordan won Defensive Players of the Year.
Who? Why is Jordan better? Why do you think?
No, go
who
ahead,
do you think
go
is
ahead.
better? I want to know.
think.
Who do you think is better?
Who you think?
Who do you think is better? I think LeBron James is a better player because he can play all around the court. Michael Jordan, he is good at certain things, but he has his times where he's not that good at certain point. To me, LeBron James is better.
How old are you, Kater?
12.
12. Okay, yeah, you sound kind of young, so you may not have seen a lot of Jordan. So it kind of surprised me when Jesse said LeBron is better, in which I think
I'm with you.
I got to go with Jordan. I think LeBron can get there. He has to get this ring,
right,
and he has to get another one. He has to have total 5.
Wow.
And because right now his all around you got to take in consideration everything. Right now his finals record. This is his 7th straight finals he's made it to. If he loses this, he'll be 3-4. If he win it, he'll be 4-3. Jordan wins 6-0. You look at all around MVPs. LeBron got more MVPs, but better finisher. LeBron's a better Jordan's a better finisher in crunch time situations. Jordan's a better closer.
I don't know about
He's
that.
in crunch. Jordan isn't a better closer than LeBron James. Kyrie's a better closer than LeBron right now.
I agree.
Okay.
Jordan missed many shots.
He did, but he's a better closer than LeBron James.
But LeBron don't even really he's
a better free throw.
That's what he does. That's the type of player. But I think LeBron is better because he's just more efficient. He's more efficient than what Jordan.
Jordan's a better free throw shooter. Jordan's a better 3-point shooter.
Who do you have guarding him? Like in those games, like he had.
Who's
players,
guarding LeBron right now? Come on.
He's killing them, but they bigger though. They're bigger. They're stronger. They're taller.
But you still Jordan. Once Jordan got an All-Star on his team for the first season, Scottie Pippen, they lost in 7 games. Pippen didn't play that seventh game in Game 7. Ever since then, they went to 6 finals. They won 6 straight. They would have won 8 straight if Jordan didn't play baseball.
Jordan had a better team. Jordan has the best. He had the best team ever assembled.
Nah, I disagree.
That team is the best team. He had Tony Kukoc.
You say what, Kaden?
I was talking to someone.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling in. That was a great question. Thank you for listening.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
We'll talk to you later, Latasha.
Yes.
Help your brother out, man.
LeBron is
help your little brother out.
I mean, I agree, but they over here, I'm gonna give it to Jordan because Jordan, to me, just
Jesse, can you hold up them shoes you got on? Put them on the table.
Jordan.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
I got LeBron's too. But listen, I just feel this way because LeBron is just the stuff he does. He's been doing it for so long, and Jordan, other than 6 rings, you can't tell me another reason why Jordan is better.
Better free throw shooter. Better 3-point shooter.
No, he's not a better he's not a better 3-point shooter.
I think he's a better 3-point shooter than LeBron James.
He's not a better 3-point shooter. He's not a better field goal shooter.
He's a better free throw shooter for sure. He's a better closer for sure. Defensively, I can say it's a wash. They're both is just as good defensively. Okay. I say it's a wash defensively.
He leads
LeBron's a better passer. I give him that.
Better passer, better shooter.
Better shooter. I can't say he's a better shooter. Better rebounder. I would say he's a better rebounder.
Based on the time frame, since Jordan was back in the day, and now our age group is LeBron James. If the roles were switched and say LeBron was in the old school and Jordan was here, how would you think they would perform?
They both would be dominant to me. But are you trying to tell me that LeBron back then would not be as good?
No, I'm not saying that.
No,
I believe that. I
didn't say that at all. I was just saying, how would he play? Yeah. Do you think that Jordan would be able to handle these players right now in the game?
In this game right now, Jordan averaged 50 points.
How you feel?
Easy. You can't touch. You barely can touch him. You touch him, it's a foul. Jordan.
I feel like Kobe. Like this argument is more like Kobe and Jordan. They're kind of
the same.
LeBron is on another level than both of them.
Oh my goodness!
Right now, that's just how. Just because the way he plays, just the way he shoots the ball, he can do everything, and he leads it. He makes the team.
He can do everything but free throw shoot.
He can't shoot free throws. And that's just this season.
And then throughout his career, we can pull up his percentage. We can throw out percentage of his whole career, but we got to get to Little Lane, man. Before we run out of time, we got a couple minutes left. We got to talk about these male rompers. Is that lit or is that lame, man? If you haven't seen it, it's been pictures and stuff going around, all around Instagram and social media of male rompers. And it really isn't new. I've been seeing pictures before of old school pictures where people have been wearing male rompers. I got to get perspective from Jesse, Latasha. Latasha's a woman perspective first. How do you feel about a male romper? Would you want your man to wear a romper? Y'all both have matching rompers, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I think some of them are cute. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them do look good on a certain person.
Wrong word.
Like Cam.
Cute.
She said it right.
I mean, it's cute. Like and it looks good on certain people. Like Cam wore it and he looked great in it. There's another model that wore it on the runway. He looked good in it. Some people just don't look good in rompers or don't look good in shorts. I like the long pant one just
we got one up.
Me too. Those are better looking to me and they look more manly than the shorts. But I mean,
lame.
I would say it's lit.
I say it's lame.
Litty.
I would say it's lit because they look good. They look good.
But
what about the purses?
They just excessively
you like
tight.
Purses?
No.
You like the purses
I'm
that's
not
going
with
around?
the Young Thug man bag. I don't care if it costs $9,000.
You shouldn't even brought that up. That is
I mean,
lame.
they
Don't
wearing
you
it. Men
ever.
are wearing purses.
Why?
Men are wearing some fanny packs.
What you putting in there?
How do y'all feel about those?
Well, I know overseas people wear fanny packs, so it's
So
just a
when you
different
overseas,
culture.
you wear fanny pack?
No, I do not. I do not own a fanny pack. I do not.
What about that little Uzi shirt with the holes all in it?
And it's like off the shoulder. Off the shoulder.
Like somebody was pulling on his neck.
It's extra tight too.
He said it's 2,400. Come on now.
Lame. I don't care.
That's lame.
I don't care if it was free.
I'm agreeing with
Lame.
that. The shirt is lame. The purse is lame.
You just
but the
lame,
rumpers,
though.
but the rumpers are lit. The rumpers are lit. We're just gonna end it with that.
Nah,
the
rumpers are lame, man.
lit. Drop the mic.
I'm gonna buy a rumper and I'm gonna wear it on the show.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we can't do that. No rumpers over
fly
here.
with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. Purses, it's not for everybody because I would not wear that. It's not for you. I wouldn't wear it. Tasha's for you.
Yeah,
It's
man.
me and I look good in it. But thank you, Jesse, for joining us on our show.
For sure.
In the game.
Pleasure having
Thank
you,
you.
Jesse.
Thank you
Pleasure
for
having you,
You
inviting
gotta
Jesse.
come back and spit it up, chop it up with us a little
I
bit,
appreciate
you know.
it. I appreciate it. I'll be back.
Thank y'all listeners for tuning in.
Yep. Thank you for all the callers for listening. We'll be
And
back here. We're here
next Saturday
every
at
Saturday,
2.
2 to 3.
KYND Radio, KYND Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, however you feel like, interacting with us. You can on any social media.
Have a good weekend.
The views and opinions expressed on KYND 1520 talk programs are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its owners, management, other hosts, or advertisers. Show topics on this station may include conversations on any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practices. KYND, a Synergy Broadcasting Company.
Hi, this is Rashawn McDonald, the host of Money Making Conversation. You can catch me every Monday at 11 a.m. This Monday, the fourth Monday, a live in-studio audience filled